What's up, everybody? Back once again, and here to talk about my Dolphins and how we didn't get Dalvin Cook. Um, I was like, no secret that I also do like Panther stuff and stuff like that, but I'm also like Dolphins or whatever. That's my first team and my main team. Uh, Panthers, I was like got that for kind of camp, but that's just to give you a little bit of like nuggets. But anyway, I was really sort of disappointed that we didn't pull this off at all. I was like, it's been it's off season with really pretty much just like to let's see how this goes. I'm not. I was like, I wasn't a crazy Tua fan, and last year I was like, he proved me wrong, but I still have like a little bit of skepticism and stuff like that. But I don't think he's a bad quarterback bust or anything like any of that. I never thought he was that type of person. I was just like, well, let's see what he got, and he got the weapons to where I'm like, cool. And I was like, there's still like, I was like, he ain't perfect. He gonna be like the best one. But I'm like, cool, good quarterback. We got our quarterback, fine. But I was thinking, I was like, seeing how we ran the ball was sort of like a, eh. Um, I was like, cause a lot of times I was like, it's not that like Mostert or Wilson is bad or nothing like that. That's not what it is. It's more so that they're incredibly fast, and I was like, they work for what I was like for what we do. But I was like, sometimes I feel like there's a reason why they're limited. Um, like they're incredibly fast, they're shifty, but I never felt like home run ability or like the experience of like the right hole to take it as well we need to. And I just thought that Dalvin Cook would be able to do that and fit in with the plethora of running backs we have. Because, I was like I was like, first of all, Dalvin Cook was still really good for the Vikings. I was like, despite of whatever, I was like, of course, Justin Jefferson was great as well too. But to me, I'm like, that would make everything work, especially with like Kirk Cousins being a top good quarterback. But I thought with Tua, we got two receivers that can just go. So that means you're already stretching everybody back. And yet, a lot of times, even with that, the run game was still like, eh. And I'm like, it shouldn't be eh. When you got these two receivers, I was like, we had, his last name is, I can't get his last name, but the tight end that went to New England, uh, I was like, they didn't use him a crazy much, but he's still a threat. I was like, hopefully this year we get Cedric Wilson a little bit more involved. But I was like, we had enough things involved. I'm like, the running game should have been a lot better. And the thing is, I could see the line pushing, and I could see holes, and it'd just be like, eh. And lucky for them, like lucky that most are just like fast, so it's like his speed would just, and then it was just like, it'd be like, oh, trip, because like sometimes when you run that crazy fast, your feet ain't all the way under there with you, so it's easy just like to trip over anything. But I was really hoping that Cook was there because I'm like, cool, like he'd be the main guy. But I was like, we ain't gotta crazily rely on him. But I think he would open up the game a lot more. Screens would be like crazy because now it's like, who we got to work for, and boom, Cook is out the backfield or whatever. I just thought that, especially with McDaniels and how I'm just like San Francisco was using all types of running backs, and they were doing a fabulous job. Didn't look how it happened when they got McCaffrey. Game changer. Why? Because that kind of talent with an already good running game, phenomenal. And I'm not saying Cook is McCaffrey. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we will look phenomenal. That's not what I'm saying. Those are crazy expectations. I'm saying that it will break open the offense a lot more, to give Tua a lot more able to dink and dunk, where he ain't got to sit there and wait for the long ball, that he got to rear his arm up to get it enough for Tyreek Hill to be that good. I was like, it would just expand our offense, I feel like, better and help the overall amount of everything. And I'm not saying that it still won't be good or nothing like that without the offense is, but we sort of just already seen how this running backs committee going to go. We already know how the offense is going to pretty much be. And yes, we're going to rely on him being healthy, but we pretty much know how this is. So now how's it going to work where everybody else is also prepared for it? And I'm like, if you have a running back in the back that everybody also has to worry for, that's a little different because now you got the safety, the linebackers, like, yo, we got to pick on which one. But guess what? We're not going to get beat down all the way down. So therefore, they just going to have to eat 8-yard carry. That's all I'm saying from my perspective. But I was like, whatever. Stupid that he's on the Jets. Also, I don't understand why he went to the Jets because I feel like, I mean, I get it. He would still be starting just like how he would with us. But I was like, they already got like Priest Hall and they got Michael Carter Jr. and stuff like that. And I'm like, whereas we had, I already named them, and I'm like, I was like, they would take carries away from me, but not in the same way I feel like those guys would. But hey, to each their own. I was like, man, this just depends on how Tua is. I was like, and Jalen Ramsey hurt and probably out. I don't think he's gonna be out for the year, but I feel like it's damn close or whatever. Otherwise, I was gonna be like, yo, we could put up those numbers where Tyreek Hill and Waddle will go crazy, and we can also stop everybody. I was like, yo, we might be looking at that division. Now I'm like, okay, cool. Now it's just going to be whatever in amongst the three-way tie. I don't believe in the Patriots at all. Nah. Get out of here, Patriots. Anyway, that's my little 2 cents. That's my little rant. I was hopeful. I was like, also, I still think we should get somebody like Kareem Hunt. I don't think he's done. I think he's still got a lot of juice in him. And like I said, we got some other people to backfield. Also, Kareem Hunt, I feel like he's shifty. He can line up. I was like, he's a good screen. I was like, he's good in the screen game. I was like, but he's also powerful. Like I was like, which we don't have on the roster. We got a couple. We got speed and shiftiness, but we don't have anybody with power. And I feel like Kareem Hunt can bring a little bit of that to get some tough yardage. That maybe I was like not Leonard Fournette really, but I do feel like as we're a finesse team and we're like doing like speed and stuff like that on offense, Fournette could help in that way of getting like those like down the hill type of things and stuff like that. And I was like, with the mix that we got, so there's still options. I wanted the high end option more than the lower tier, but I'm still holding out to see what we do. But anyway, that's my little 2 cents, my rant. If you liked anything here, you got anything else to add, let me know. But other than that, thanks for watching the video and peace. I'm out.